Can you hear me? Ah, there we go. YouTube, why? Don't know. Just work. Go. Hello, Bean, by the way. I did say hello to you, but YouTube is having an aneurysm. Did you know our channel is eligible for memberships? YouTube is very excited for me to know that, probably because they get to keep 50% of the membership price. I'm not saying they're biased, but, you know, I'm just saying that they might have some skin in the game, perhaps. Alright, so let's pop out chats. My poor little laptop battery is going to be having an aneurysm. I accidentally left Twitch just streaming, so it's just been like staring at a blank muted screen for 4 hours, which is a choice. Anyway, hello. As you can see, David was not lying to us. We did in fact survive that battle, which does in fact place us at the 4.3 Spitfire. Hey, don't you know my name, Spitfire Bun? Hello?
Did you get your hotel confirmation?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mother.
That would be nice.
Well, I didn't want to disturb you. Thanks, Mom! Mum booked me and my girlfriend a hotel in the UK for when we fly over. Very nice of her. Max, if you lose again, I may kneecap you. Let that motivate you. Okay. Alright. Thanks, zombie. Yeah, you know, if I lose again, you know, it's only a short drop from reserve to 4.3. You know, it's not too bad. You know? It's basically like 3, 4, 5 games. Like, it's fine. These things happen, you know? Let's not get bogged down with whose fault is whose. Let's just, as a team, because we're a team, let's come together and let's collectively pray to whatever gods you believe in. Personally, I only believe in one god, speed and power. And of course, the mighty, the superb, the Supermarine Spitfire. Okie dokie, so to side climb, we want to side climb to the left first off. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not going to murder anybody by zipping all the way over here. I'm not. Let us zip, let us side climb, let us find somebody to shoot, let us shoot them. Let us keep cruising. It's all about that bitch, no trouble. I'm feeling good, you know. I must admit that before David came, I was, morale was low, you know. I mean, I would say that morale was like, wavering, I would say. Good job, Bean. Well done. Morale was wavering, life wasn't good. We were, you know, we were on the edge of defeat, but we're back. We're back. I feel like we're back, boys. What Spitfire are you in? Hang on, I gotta turn my chat on. Fire Flash! Au revoir! Au revoir. I mean, bonjour, salut, à plus tard, à bientôt. Hang on, I gotta take my lucky watch off. No, if I take my lucky watch off now, even though the strap is annoying me, I'll lose. If I take my lucky watch or my lucky ring off, we will lose. So we're not going to take it off. We're going to leave it very much on. And we're just going to like pray to whatever gods we believe in. Zombie believes in Cthulhu. I believe, of course, in the God Emperor of mankind. Fire Flash is our local sandwich. Reassuring the new players. I'm a good boy. It's gonna be so funny when I get absolutely just decked by this F82 twin Mustang. Like, yeah, your spit is good, don't worry about it. Max Misty 122 has died. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh, I wrote the book on this, didn't I? Damn it. No. Escape! Fight! Fight to the last man! Da 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 bum ba da da da. Okay, whatever. Corsair, don't care. Corsair, don't care. B26. That's an interesting target. That could be a target. That could be a Daka. We could get a B26. Could be easy. It's a bit of a 50-50, you know, we take a hit to the engine, we die, we spin, we burn, we never recover, I uninstall, I become a burger flipper at McDonald's, I never succeed in anything in life, and life would not be good. Life would not be good. But also we might kill it really easily, really quickly, just get through the battle, you know, don't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, what do I think is a bigger threat to me? The B-26 or the LA-7? Because that's really the two options that I'm choosing between. I'm thinking I want to go for the B-26 before I go to the LA-7. I fear. I fear for my life. The LA-7's gonna make himself my problem. Even if I don't want him to be my problem, he's gonna make himself my problem. So, if he is my problem, then so be it. I will roll the Russian dice. Winston Churchill, guide my bullets. Winston Churchill, block his stupid 500mm main gun. Winston Churchill, in you, my faith I put. Winston Churchill, the man, the myth, the legend! We're in this, boys. We're in this. We're in this. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. You will always remember the day. Gaijin will always remember the day they almost broke Captain Max Sparrow. Let's go. You know what? I'm feeling cocky now. Let's go engage the F-82 and the P-38. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. Come on, Spitfire. Kill them. They're only American. Send them screaming to the Burger Kings. Max, who would win in a fight? You or 10 third graders? Me. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100% me. By the way, every time I get a good hit, Zombie doesn't say anything. She doesn't go, "Oh, Max, great shot." Every time I miss, like, one thing, she goes, "Oh, stormtrooper aim." Oh, terrible. Terrible aim. Worst person I've ever seen at aiming. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't take my clothes out of the tumble dryer. I just heard my mum open it, and I'm like, uh-oh. My death is imminent. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna turn this way. You guys are gonna play the game for me, alright? You guys are in charge of the game. I'll be right back. It will be done, Mother! Please! I want to live! Okay, we escape with our lives. Alright. Did I just unplug my headphones? I'm a disaster. We're falling apart. Are we still alive? Enemy aircraft? Where? Wait, what? No. No. No! We can't be out of storage space. I don't believe it. Oh my god, we're out of storage space. Okay, Helldivers? I don't need any Helldivers footage. Helldivers is stupid. Yeah, delete all of that. Rimworld, I want Rimworld. Get rid of all that footage, probably. Yeah, that doesn't look interesting. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Okay, okay, we have 245 gigabytes. That should be enough. I hope. I've done this challenge so many times that I've used up my 1 terabyte hard drive that I use to store videos on until I start editing them twice. Should we see how high the Spitfire can go? I mean, like, technically its maximum height is 1,100 and 11,500. There we go. But I've never actually tried it, so like, shall we try it? I'm not doing anything else, am I? Disturbing, Bean, that's what they were. It wasn't disturbing. Ow, Jesus. I just get to fold my laundry while you guys are all here with me. I feel like this is a great bonding exercise for us. You know, streamer, chat, you know, you can really spend some time talking. Well, maybe we'll turn on the cat cam, as I don't think I'm going to be doing anything for the rest of this battle, considering I already got my kill. Is the cat cam plugged? I totally forgot I had to change the thing. I was teaching you guys how to fold, is what was happening. Okay, let us continue with my live demonstration in folding. Okay, so take shirt, boom. C shirt. Alright, beautiful shirt. I wore this on holiday. Okay, now without leaking my face to the entirety of the internet, pinch here, grab here, pull here. Then you get something that looks like this. Alright? Looks beautiful. Face down, fold down. Oh. That is technically a fold. That technically counts as a fold. 2. Hello, Ultralight. The lore of this channel is quite deep, and it's hard to explain what it is we're doing here. And please don't leave. Shall we do some jeans and then we'll call it a day and we'll do another battle? I think let's do some jeans and then we call it a day. Okay. How do you fold a long sleeve shirt? Alright, that's pretty, it's pretty easy, okay? It's like basically the same, just with more steps. I don't have any long sleeve shirts because it's warm here, so. Jeans. Folding 101. Grab jeans, fold in half. Bipty bopty boo, fold in half again, fold in half again. Make them look like kind of neat. Boom. Technically a fold. Alright, let's, what do you mean that's the second ugliest shirt you've seen this week? Jeez, Zombie, you're so mean. You want to know an interesting shirt that I found in the laundry earlier? I'll show you guys. I don't work for them anymore, so I think it's okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably return it to them. Alright, we're going back to the live. So we did actually survive that last battle, surprisingly, which means we're on to the Spitfire LF Mark 9. I know. Just going to remove it from the preset and re-add it. Because I have a crew which is trained for it. Alright. Takes notes. Oh, okay, alright. Perfect. I would say my folding is military approved, but it's not. I got, like, beaten in basic training for my folding, so, maybe don't copy me. My whole 2 weeks in basic training, yes. I think I did laundry twice, and both times my section, ended up doing push-ups. Whoopsies! Sorry, boys and girls. As long as it can fit in a cabinet, then it's a fold. You are right, Ultralight. You are right. Guys, I wore my bright yellow duck socks to my concert today because I'm collegiate. What is collegiate? Collegiate? Jesus. I don't even know what that word means. And I'm an author. Hang on, I need to get my phone. I need to Google. Okay, you guys are playing War Thunder for me, okay? Scream if you see an enemy aircraft. Just like, know that you have to scream 20 seconds in advance. Otherwise I won't hear you. What do you mean it's the second ugliest shirt you've seen? My shirts are fine! Holy! Jesus! Alright, this is why I like Twitch chat better than you guys. Twitch is so nice to me. You guys just bully me. Ultralight hasn't said anything mean to me so far. Alright, I'm back. Ah, that's because my tism made me forget that I was supposed to be googling collegiate. Collegiate? Collegiate. Is not a name. Is not a word. This is not a word. Bean, that's not a word. According to Google, you do not speak English, I'm afraid. Oh, okay. How are we doing? We're versing the Germans. That's a good sign. The Germans kind of, you know... I was going to say they suck balls in War Thunder, but I'm not supposed to say that anymore. The Germans are 2-0 down when it comes to world wars. And they deserve to be. I'm hoping the Do 335s just kind of do their own thing, and I don't have to do a thing with them. I'm hoping they just exist, and we can just go bully the BF-109s and Focke-Wulfs for flying the wrong aircraft. Note to self, use small words when talking to Max. No, that's not a word. I googled the word. Stop bullying me, zombie. It's a pretty small lobby, it is. That's what Google was trying to correct it to, but you know, I can never be sure with you Americans and your words. You don't even know how to spell color, so you know, it's not looking good for you, not gonna lie. Or labor. What else can't you spell? I don't know. I think those are the only two that really come to mind. Color and labor. Because you don't like the U's for some reason. I guess because there's a U in communism, presumably. By the way, I really can't believe that I'm not allowed to combine the chats because this is just stupid. Ultralight says that he doesn't like Doe 335s. I don't hate Doe 335s. I don't think they're like OP. It's not like a, you know, like a Yak or anything, or like an XP50. It's just like annoying rather than like deadly. So like, quite frankly, I literally could not care less. As long as we kill this BF-109 and escape with my life, I really do not give a flying crap about what the Doe does. Oh, somebody's gonna say potato aim. I almost deserve it for that one, to be honest with you. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we got him. Only because he J'd out. I definitely wouldn't have got him before. Okay, let's turn around. Let's get out of here. Rodate. Aluminum and aluminium. He wrote that. Well, they're not exactly the same, but they're very close. The only difference is, what, the I think, is the only difference? You don't know how to pronounce taco. I can pronounce taco. Pronounce taco just fine, thank you. We, the Brits, did not conquer the world just to have the Americans lecture us on how to speak our own language. Back to the shadows from whence you came! Alright, these Corsairs are being violated by Focke-Wulfs, so honestly, I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. I've got to remember to turn the chat off again. Ghost Rider says his engine has a headache. Glad to have been given that information. Is that Focke-Wulf winning against that Spitfire? Like, do I have to do something here, or are you fine? Like, you should be fine, right? There's no way a Spitfire needs me to help out with a Focke-Wulf. I assume. There's a Doe 335. I think that might be a little bit likely to kill me. There's also a Focke-Wulf down there. So right now I'm in a German sandwich. I'm the schnitzel in the German sandwich. That's not very good. Let's roll around. Let's give this guy a taste of his own medicine with the 20mm machine guns, or cannons is what they actually are, but shut up. Boop. Okay. Now, remember that Doe 335 I said I didn't care about and wasn't going to be a problem. Well, I lied. He is a problem and I do care about him. Let's kill him. Sorry, YouTube chat. I acknowledge that once again. I am, in fact, a liar. Are you streaming on YouTube? I am streaming on YouTube. Yes, correct. We are trying out double streaming, which is why the Twitch chat is, I think it's just you. But, you know, it's nice to have someone who isn't a bot. That's nice. That's nice. Say potato. You just got to prove it to me. That's wrong. Taco. What do you mean? What is it? Supposed to be taco? Taco? Look, I'm sorry, okay? I don't just live off fast food like the Americans, alright? I don't think I've ever actually had a taco. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I actually don't think I've had one. There's no, like, Mexican restaurants where I live, or Hispanic restaurants? What's the right word for this? Oof, that was close. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're being violated. Please don't shoot me. I'm doing a challenge. It feels pretty lonely in this room. I know. Like, he feels lonely. Zombie, do you want to say anything to the Twitch chat? You want to, like, bond with them? You can, like, cross-platform bonding. You did it. I like tacos. Tacos? I make them myself. Ultralight is apparently depressed. All it took was him being in the Twitch chat alone. But look on the bright side. It's entirely just you, so I, like, always read every message. What do you mean I've been deprived, zombie? What? Of tacos? Tacos? Tacos my whole life? I feel like a taco can't be that amazing. If it was, they would be like a thing here, and they're not. I had a crispy chicken sandwich not too long ago. I also posted in my Discord a picture of my mother's delicious home-cooked meal today. You know, while I still get them before they go back to England and, you know, abandon me here to die on my own, fending amongst the colonials, etc., etc. Tacos? They're talking about tacos in YouTube. I don't know why. Bean is saying that I would like his tacos if he made me tacos. Well, no. Bean, first off, is critiquing my pronunciation of taco, which, like, a little bit hurtful, not gonna lie. Taco? 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 Oh, there you go. Look, Bean has crossed party lines to bond with you, Ultralight. Everything is awesome. Look. You gotta make it very clear right now, Ultralight. Do you think we can do it? Do you even know the rules of the challenge that we're doing, or are you just, like, completely lost? Because, like, if you don't know the rules, then I guess you can't really tell me if you think we're gonna do it or not. Whoa, holy Jesus. What happened there? What on earth? Okay. Okay, let's go home. Let's go home. Max, if I was gonna kidnap you, I would feed you tacos and mac and cheese. Thanks, zombie. I guess. So the challenge that we're doing is we're doing the British Tech Tree Challenge. This is part 2 of second stream tonight. We're going up the British Tech Tree. If we die, we restart all the way back to reserve. The only way to progress is to get at least 1 kill. We're at the Spitfire Mark 9 LF right now, so we're pretty much there. We've got the Griffin to go. And then if we get to the Swifts, I can claim victory. I would like to get through the Swifts, though, and get to the Jaguar or the Harrier. And then, yeah. And then we win, I guess. We get dubs. By the way, is no one going to explain what happened there? Like, did I hit his bomb or something? Why did he detonate? Like, Bean says he loves homemade mac and cheese. Max says, Max? Zombie says, Max trying saying it like, tacos. Tacos. I would love a taco. But it's tac. It's T-A-C. Tac. That means tac. It doesn't make talk. Talk is T-O-C. You see? There is the English language has wonderful different vowels that you can use. He spontaneously combusted at the sight of a Spitfire, indeed. Especially mine, because mine's got a pin-up on the front. And, of course, the beautiful Canadian flag. That stands for freedom, mostly, and definitely not war crimes, mainly. We could probably fight. We can probably fight on. Like, it doesn't look too bad, right? It looks fine. The damage is minimal at best. Aesthetic, perhaps. We must save the cats from... Sorry, I can't say that anymore. Zip, YouTube, please. YouTube, wait, it was a joke. YouTube, I beg of you, don't take my monetization from me. Max said walk. Why? Why do you want me to say walk? What is the problem with walk? Walk. Alright, tally ho. Bandit, 12 o'clock, low. Bandit, 12 o'clock, moron. Uh-oh. Unless he actually gets a hit on me, then he's not a moron, he's very smart. And I take it back. He's got to be stalling out, though. Surely. Hello? Thank you. I always forget that Doe 335 has like 2 engines, so it's like anti-stall. Hello. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Winston Churchill? We've been trying to reach you about your plane's extended warranty. Have you considered winning a world war? Oh. At least let me finish the job. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Jet fighters, no more furies. Country roads. Father. Why do you want me to say father being... Kraut's 12 o'clock. Yeah, well, he's dead now. He's a sauerkraut now. Alright. Good news, boys. The end is in sight. Boys and girls, I should say. Zombie, you continue to allow me to say that I have 100% of the female audience of War Thunder, and for that, I am grateful. By the way, do you guys like the new microphone? Does it sound better? I mean, I realize that Ultralight can't actually comment on the sound of the new microphone, but like, for those of you who can comment, does it sound good? Do you like it? Is it good? I bought the Pro one, with sponsored by Jaw, I might say. Hashtag MaxMisty122's channel, sponsored by Jaw. We are entirely funded by child labor at the moment. Oopsies! Oh! Ultralight is going insane. Alone in Twitch chat. I mean, he's not alone. A bot did arrive, which I got to ban. You are not alone. I am here. Those are all words with the letter A that are pronounced with a R sound. Well, you know, Bean... you don't have democratic rights on my channel, and this is not a democracy, and be silent. Yeah, Ultralight, I appreciate you. The Twitch chat is usually just filled with bots, so, you know, even though you're alone in there, I know YouTube chat. How many people do we have on YouTube? All right, let's see. We currently have just Bean and Zombie on YouTube. It's a quite... Oh, I guess I should probably announce that I'm streaming on my Discord. Hey, that would probably help. We currently have just Bean and Zombie. Sorry. And I mean, I know you guys like hearing my voice in an echo, but like maybe not that much. YouTube. Do you think there's a point in announcing that I'm streaming on Twitch? Probably not. I think everyone on the Discord is the YouTube folks, so... Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's right. I got to add a new French roll as well. R. Oh, look. An R sound. Beam. Zombie, break his kneecaps for me. As my moderator, destroy him. Send him to the Shadow Realm for his crimes of doubting me. Where are we? Kamchatka. Kamchatka. Don't know where that is. It looks foreign. It's a name I can't pronounce, so it's probably foreign. I'm sorry, I'm being a cyberbully and a Canadian. Thank you, Bean. Thank you. I'm glad you immediately gave up. Alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're gonna be okay. Trust me. We're gonna strike for freedom. Rotate. And gears up. 20-degree climb rate. And let's go cruising. Hello there, Lako. Welcome to the YouTube. We know we have someone in Twitch. I'm just saying. You should probably bond with them. They feel lonely, apparently. I wish I could, like, combine the chat somehow. That would be very useful. But apparently it's against terms of service. And, I don't want to be beaten by Pappy YouTube any more than I already am every time I upload a video. So, sorry, Ultralight, you're on your own. Bean, I love how you immediately beg Zombie for, like, mercy. Should I probably should turn the YouTube, not the YouTube, the War Thunder chat off before I get demonetized again. For the 8th time in a row. Bean, if you want to be Canadian, you know, I'm sure the residency applications are open. Well, Zombie might actually do something. That's why she's a good mod. Zombie's probably my best mod I've got, apart from, you know, all the other mods. Apart from maybe Cringe. Cringe is probably the worst mod I've got, based on the fact that he did say, beat women. Which I didn't really address with him, and I probably should. But it's like been so long that there's probably no point. It was just a joke, I'm sure. But I've seen your arms and I can totally take you in a fight. Bean, you can't take me in a... What do you mean you've seen my arms and you take me in a fight? Hang on. Hang on, we're going to the cat cam. Or as I now will refer to it as the arm cam. Okay, you guys are watching, okay? If you guys see something, you gotta start screaming. So loud I hear in Canada. What's wrong with my arms? Aren't they amazing? You don't like my arms? You guys are kind of hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. Here, have some great value furniture polish. Hopefully you can't see my face. I was kind of a little bit close to the camera on that one. If you can, everyone shut up. And we'll just like quietly throw this stream under the rug. That's the reason why I shouldn't have the cat cam. They're not very coordinated. I'm pretty sure you couldn't, because I was like sitting off to the side. Don't worry, Max, you have great arms. See, why is Twitch chat so much better than you guys? Holy. Hello, Leiko, by the way. Twitch is so nice. You guys are so evil. My cats, we're currently doing a move, so my cats are a bit unsettled. I don't think we're going to see them today. Looking for some Spitfire, baby, this evening. I need some Spitfire, baby, tonight. I want some Spitfire, baby, this evening. Gotta have a Spitfire, gotta have your love tonight. Do. I need some Spitfire, do. I would never hurt Bean, he's a sweetheart. Zombie... But you would hurt me, like, in an instant. You would hurt me without even thinking about it. In fact, you would probably enjoy breaking my kneecaps open. And you're supposed to be my moderator. Also, Ultralight has a cat in his face. I feel the pain, by the way. That's okay, Bean. That's okay. I am I am your punching bag. I understand. The chat has a lot of, like, pent-up aggression from, like, the lack of acknowledgement from their fathers, I assume. And they take it out on me. I understand. I'm here to be a good-ish... maybe we won't go with a good role model. I'm here to be a role model of poor behavior. Just don't do what I do, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay? You'll be fine. Most of all, do not say that you're going to complete some stupid War Thunder challenge and spend 27 hours of your life flying the Fury Mark II. I feel like I'm a bad person for... Nah, Bean, nah, you're good. You're good. You just got, you know, you just got through your college exams, like, or your SATs or whatever it is in America. You know, you had a little bit of stress. You gotta take a load off a little bit, you know? Chill. Do whatever it is you're allowed to do in America to chill out. I don't know. Don't break any laws. Hashtag MaxMisty122 does not condone breaking of laws. Mostly because I don't want to be sued. But also because, you know, laws are in place for a reason to keep us all safe, yada yada yada. You get the picture. I don't know, go like vandalize a school. No, don't do that, that's against the law. I don't know, go like chill. Whatever you do to chill. Must be something you do to chill. Watch my streams, clearly. Wow, that was a quick turn, holy. Okay, we gotta pull out of this before we snap every bone in our body. I did not expect him to be able to like actually rip around so quickly on us. Now, he is missing a wing, so he is dead. But if we can finish him off and get the kill, I don't really care. It might be that P-51 as the target, though, as F2H. I think I'm going to go for the P-51. Turn the engine down. Got him. Got him. I'm just a little bit worried about this F-84, but we're gonna like sprint to the right, dodge left. And there's another P-51 to my left, which we're gonna duck under, without crashing into the ground. I think we're gonna try and get out of here now, because I think we're starting to get a little bit too risky. So let's leave. Well, we still have the opportunity to leave, of course. Jalin! Hello! Did I summon you or something? Because I said go vandalize the school to relax? I don't do that, for the record. Nobody do that. And if you do that, it's not my fault. The consequences are all yours. Max and chat, how many third graders do you think you could take in a fight? Consider both a situation where it's a series of 1v1s and an all-out brawl. Ultralight, how many third graders could you take in a chat? In a fight. From YouTube chat. Send it with love. It's like from Russia with love. Well, Jamin, you're here at basically the end of the challenge. I'm assuming we are going to survive this battle. That might be a bold assumption so far, but I'm assuming we will. Leica wants to know if they bite. I have insider knowledge about third graders. I could take thousands of them. I know the weaknesses, Jamin says. Jamin. I feel like you're not allowed to use your school knowledge. What are a third grader's weakness? Like shiny objects, presumably? Ultralight says he could take 15 third graders and win without a scratch, apparently. I don't know, I think, like, probably at about, like, 6 or 7 third graders, I think is where I would start to, like, falter. I mean, if it's a series of 1v1s, then I don't think... I think a third grader wouldn't have too much of a chance, to be honest with you. But, like, if it's all at once you get past, like, 5 or 6 people, I think you're just kind of beyond the hope, you know, of what a reasonable person could hope to pull off. Their weakness is an iPad. Gentlemen, Zombie, can you not encourage bullying me on the chat? Did I get an invite from somebody? Duke Max invited me to their squad. Hang on, let me I have to go to Duke Max's, I think it's that one. I have seen, hang on. I have seen your invite. I am recording a thing, I'm gonna, for YouTube right now. Just don't want him to feel like I'm ignoring him, you know? I have seen him. I do acknowledge his presence. I'm just assuming he probably doesn't want to come for this. Oh, I got a message from Duolingo. Okay, so the next plane that we do is the Swift. No matter what happens, I think I've got enough to make a video now, because we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planes. So that is enough for a video. I usually draw it at 10 planes. I would like to get through the Swift and the Swift F7. I would like to get to the Jaguar. But if I can't do it, I can't do it. I am running out of time. Today is the last day that I can stream, so if we can't do it, we can't do it. But we're going to give it an old solid college try. The other thing we could do is we could do the Vampire Venom Jag. instead, which would be 8.0 instead of 8.3. Goodbye, Ultralight. What do you guys think? Zombie, they said your age was 45 years old. What do you think, Swift or Vampire, boys? Swift? We go Swift? Risk it in Swift? Okay, I think we risk getting the Swift. If you believe in a higher power, please pray to them now. Imagine everything Max has done, end of sentence. Thanks. Oh, holy God, Emperor. Oh, holy David. Please block the enemy. Oh. Did I get up-tiered again? Okay, rip me, I guess. No, we're fine. 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Everyone, nobody panic. We're gonna be okay. Do I have flaps down? I do. Flaps up. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Rotate. Rotating now. Rotate. 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 Gear up. Tally ho, red section. We have been here before, and we have failed. Should we fail again, we will claim victory and move on with our lives. However, I would like to succeed. I need only succeed twice to achieve what I set out to do. However, if we cannot achieve that, then we cannot achieve that, and that is life. Gonna make the sign of the cross. I'm not really a religious boy, but, you know, now's the time. If there is divine intervention to be had, I would like it now, please. As for what I've done, I've been a good boy. I've influenced chat to make better decisions in their life. I've entertained people. I think that deserves, you know, a little bit of recognition, just a little bit. All of my cats are adopted from the shelter. So, like, I saved them from, like, the stabby of death. Yeah? Come on, please, I beg of you. But most of all, I originate, of course, from God's favorite country, the United Kingdom. Max, rate New Brunswick out of 10. I like New Brunswick. A very beautiful place. Province of Canada. I'm going to give them a solid 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. IGN. Okay. There is an F-104 Starfighter. And I am in a Swift. What? I fear no evil. I fear no American. I fear that American slightly. Okay, I really do fear that American. I am very scared. Please, for the love of God, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. People have AIM-9Bs, and I'm sitting here with 4 machine guns and a dream. Okay, so a little bit that you should probably know about the Swift. Mine is not fully upgraded. First off, that's a bad start. Bad start. Second off, you can't turn with it. Third off, it is slightly faster than an F-84 and probably faster than an F-86, but the F-86 has missiles. I do not. Why do you have the British streamers tag? Isn't that false advertising? I would say no. I am actually British after all. Like, I do have British citizenship. Thank you very much. So I would say it's not false advertising. to have the British streamer tag. Also, like, you know, you're not the police, so... That is the way I would like to refer to my chat, of course, by making a raspberry. Okay, C. Vixen, what would you like me to do about the F-104 behind you? Even if there was something I could do, which there isn't. But even if there was, let's just say hypothetically there was something that I could do, and I'm not doing it. I couldn't save you, even if I wanted to, which I don't. But even if I did, I couldn't. So, you're on your own, good luck, adios, bye-bye. Oh. There was nothing we could do. We got up-tiered. Unfortunately. So that is going to be the end of the challenge, I'm afraid. Unless we can, like, survive long enough for the battle to end, which I doubt that we can. Yeah. No, there wasn't much we could do there. We didn't have any missiles. We got up-tiered. We were versing supersonic jets in a Swift. It is what it is. But, I think we did enough that we can still make a video on it. Like, we did get all the way to the Griffin. I think that's probably good enough. I would like to have gone to the Jaguar and the Swift F7. But I just think that British jets, like this rank of British jets in particular, are very weak. Maybe if we did the Vampire, we'd have a better shot. But I think we can still claim victory. Probably. Maybe we'll do one more just for old time's sake. One more life, one more go. But I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be the one that we use in the video. I just want to point something out to you, alright? The F100D is a 9.3. The F104 is a 9.3. We were in an 8.3. It was as bad as it could possibly be. Like, there wasn't really anything we could do. Because the only thing the Swift has going for it is its superior speed to everybody else. But speed doesn't count for much. If you're versing supersonic aircraft, right? Like it doesn't mean anything. We'll do one more run. Just for like the lols. But I think that's the footage we're gonna use. If we do get back up there, I think I'll take the Vampire out. Because the Vampire's at 8.0, so we won't be seeing people with rockets and missiles like that. And then we can maybe take out the Swift at 8.7 and give that a go. Or we could take out the Venom at 8.7. It might be the other way around. But I don't think we're going to get that far. If we do, it's going to take us a little while. I will, zombie. I will. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of a half bitter, I would say. But I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for a video. I'm just wondering if I did more planes. I think I did more planes in my last British Tech Tree Challenge, because I think I did like a bunch of the Sea Hurricanes and I did the Typhoons as well. So, you know, it won't be like topping my previous best, but I think that's enough for like a 900 subscriber special. Max, can I join next game? Laker, we have a open squad policy, so yeah, you can come. Also, mostly I don't know if I can stomach much more in this Fury Mark II, so if that's the one we have to use, that's the one we have to use. Anyway, let's give it one last good shot. Mostly because if I use the last one, I'll have to do a lot of subtitling for David. I'll have to change a lot of colors. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to change all those colors. Like low key. Well, quite high key, but low key. Let's see, Bean is pulling out the big words. Juxtaposition and hippopotamus are the words he's using. This is the one problem with the Fury Mark II. It's a great little fighter, but it is so unbearably slow. Still, I might get a go at this Heinkel. Never mind, he crashed. Hey. Yeah, I killed him, War Thunder. Oh my god. Max, don't do that. Just blew himself up with his own bomb. That's what happened there. I just want to make that clear that that is how he died. Embarrassing. I'm getting really good at Fury Mark II gameplay. That is not something I ever wanted to say, though. Is it just the G50 yet left? Oh, there's a couple. There's at least one other guy left. You don't like the word talisman, do you, Bean? Fair enough. Just waiting for this G50 to finally die. But everybody's heard about the bird. A bird, 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 da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da 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 da. Guys, like, I hate to say this about my team. I know I say this repeatedly, but like, have you considered shooting him? Big brain strategy right there. So I think if we get to the Swift again, well, I think I will take out the Swift again first off. But second off, if we get to the Swift again and we see that there's supersonics, I think we just have to sit at the edge and play like a rat. And just maybe scoop up an assist or ground target or just something. Because we can't fight, really. Because they've all got AIM-9Bs and I've got 20mm Spanos. And if we get in a down tier, obviously we'll absolutely obliterate everybody, but it's just the fact that if we get up tiered, we're screwed. Even if we get to the Swift F7, if we get up tiered, we're kind of screwed. Because the Swift F7 does get missiles, but they're not homing missiles. They follow the reticle, I guess. Like you don't lock on with them per se. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I gotta invite you to my squad, I'm afraid. It's not me like, you know, oh, I'm the streamer, I deserve to have the squad, etc, etc. It's me going, I want to make sure you don't drag me into something stupid. Okay, but you guys do have to fly the same BR as me at the very least. And that is non-negotiable. That with 2 T's? This person does not exist. Oh, with an L, okay. What is happening here? Okay, whatever. Maybe it'd just be easier to join his squad. Just don't drag me to something stupid, alright? Apparently he's offline. I assume that was you. Ah, I see. Well, you can't blame me, Leiko. Your name is different. Alright, we are on to the Gladiator Mark II. Don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody. I can't pronounce that, so I'm not going to try. Leiko, Max is a special boy. Hurtful. At least I'm not as special as the people on my teams. Well, we're 1 plane down, 9 to go. 9 battles of War Thunder. Each battle is at maximum 21 minutes long. We're gonna be here a while. I mean, it'll probably be less than that, maybe, but we're gonna be here a while. Especially because I fear the I-15s. I will continue to fear the I-15s until I get, like, a Hurricane or a Spitfire. By the time we're in a Spitfire, though, it becomes pretty easy. You know what I think? I think this run, we play uber aggressive. We just, like, balls to the wall. We just, like, you know... You ever seen the Doomslayer? That's what we're about to do. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go Doomslay. Come on. Kitty. Tally ho, tally ho. The only thing they fear is me. I find myself asking the question that I often find myself asking, which is, where is the enemy team? I'm thinking, like, no retreat, no surrender, all out attack, you know, all the buzzwords. Just, like, kill them all. Take as many of them with you as you can. Is it, like, the best strategy for survival? Probably not. But, like, you know, I'm well past survival at this point in time, I would say. What did we get hit in? The wing spar. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we flee to this I-15. Like, wing spar damage is probably, like, the least damaging form of damage. It just means that the wing is more likely to fall off if we pull a hard G. Fortunately, I'm in a biplane, so I can't really pull a hard G even if I wanted to. I'm thinking, disengage, run for your lives, every man for himself, yada yada. Yeah, I'm thinking disengage, run for your lives. You know, there's a time for bravery and aggression, and there's a time for keep yourself alive. I feel like this is a keep yourself alive kind of time, and not a sort of let's see how many we can take with us kind of time, you know? Godspeed, Laco. Godspeed. I think I made the right choice. You can kind of tell I made the right choice by the way that everyone behind me is dead. Alright, I think let's land, let's repair the minor damage we sustained, and then let's move on with our lives. By move on, I mean we're gonna have to fight the most amazing, like, redemption arc. Penicillin there has got 4 kills to his name. This I-15 just, like, balls to the wall charged the enemy team. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Did that go well, would you say? This guy is just trying to be killed, I think. And I'm more than happy to oblige him. Got a BF2C-1. I think if I fight him around here, he'll be hit by the anti-aircraft guns. So you know what? Let's fight him. I accept thy challenge, thy American peasant. Let us sort our differences in the field of aerial combat. Hello. Consider not stalling. Message brought to you by the Max Misty 122 Foundation of Canada. The French. They can smell victory, clearly. That hurricane just got himself killed for no reason. Okay. Land. Bricks. What about Vandervillen? Vandervillen? Vanderbilt? Avenge me, Lako. Although usually I would be like, yes, vengeance. In this battle, at this current time, vengeance is lower down on the list of things that must be done. Survival is quite high on the list, to be honest with you. Do 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 do. You're welcome for the Gondor theme, for the record. Alright, I can probably engage a P-26. I'll have to do it quite close to the airfield, because they do outnumber us significantly now. And by significantly, I mean it's 6-1 once that cheapskate gets absolutely murdered. I don't know what it is. Is it a cheap speak? Alright, Danny boy to the doctor. Danny boy to the doctor. Give him hell, Danny boy. Why? Because we reply! We reply! I was feeling quite optimistic when I stapled that to the side of my gladiator. I was like, yeah, we reply! Yes! I distinctly remember thinking, oh, the I-15s are good, but the gladiator's better. That's why I put we reply on the side of it. I thought, yeah, that'll remind me when I'm flying the gladiator that I can take on an I-15. Total balls. For the record. Okay, so my hope and prayers can be summed up pretty well. They can be summed up thusly. Hopefully the enemy team either J's out and crashes or dies, or both. He seems to be flying away from me. Let's climb to altitude. Altitude is life insurance. Speed is life. 176 kilometers per hour is not very fast. I think my little Kia can do 176 kilometers per hour. Ah. I see. The P-26 has found his courage. He left it under his bedside table. And now we will do, once again, battle with the Americans above the skies of Bastogne. Assuming we survive 2.3. However, I'm going to go with reserve, probably. Although I don't think I'm going to do another one. I think if we have to do another one, we'll take the last one as a dub. He is a champion. So he has played this game before. Okay. Is this a strat that I don't know about? Fly directly in a straight line and get yourself shot? Is this like a big brain strat? Because if it is, it does not seem he did not execute it very well. He's gonna get shots on me if I agree to that, which of course I won't. Just watching my mini map because I'm expecting there to be enemy aircraft arriving soon. Hi. You only had one chance to win this, and that was to not engage me in a turn fight. You did? Now you're dead. Burn, baby, burn. Disco and fun, no. Burn, baby, burn. Disco and fun, yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Juicy. 1 down. 4 to go. Let us prepare to stand and fight. For England is watching, we must not disgrace her. Especially not in front of the French. Goddamn French. Ugh. There's nothing I hate more than the French. I'm not saying that, Bean. I'm using my 1 free ignore Bean card per stream, and I'm using it now. The Epic 001 is the only guy who is not currently in a squad. I would describe myself as hesitant. However, my airfield is right there. He is right there. If there was a time to fight a P400, it would definitely be now. However, do you guys see the guy below him? Like, yeah, we all see the P400, but do we see the guy below him? Stealth rounds? Question mark? Hi. Have you heard about your plane's extended warranty? No? Would you like to? Gonna be honest, sir, you made a mistake. Wonder if he's dragging me towards his allies. I'm gonna leave him now. If he is doing a spin to try and catch back up with me, I bet his engine's gonna die before he can get here. Oof, 125. Okay, my car has gone faster than that on the highway. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably. You know, for legal reasons, that might be a joke. Don't really fancy dealing with any of them right now, so let's get back to the airfield. Especially as like the entirety of the enemy team is starting to like consume down upon me here. I might be able to do penicillin in. Not if I have to fight the F3F as well. As well as the P400 and everyone else. Yeah, I'm gonna go land. Alright, here we go. What's the speed limit there? The highway, 120 kilometers per hour is our fastest that we're allowed to go. So 125 is technically speeding, but whatever. It's not like that much. Penicillin got shot down by the airfield AA. Oh, that's a big dub for me. Are they getting upset that? Yeah? No, apparently not. I mean, they can't really get upset considering that, you know, I killed a couple of them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think if I want to survive, we want to take off to the left, because the anti-aircraft guns seem to be hammering someone who's directly in front of me and above. So we want to go this way. We do, however, have to make it over these trees, which it's a little bit close, a little bit close, a little bit close, but we make it, we make it, we make it, we make those, we make those. So what? You guys shooting this way now? No, 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 no. What do you mean you're shooting this way now? No, 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 no. You can't do that to me. Where is the enemy? AA, tell me. Where is the enemy fighters? Where do I need to stress a bell? They're shooting that way, but there's also one of them shooting that way. I think. Okay, well, let's not hug the airfield. Let's go this way. Got no idea if that P400 is going to make it back. I bloody hope not, but he might well do, unfortunately for me. I'm keeping my eyes glued to the minimap. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm like trying to do scans, but at the same time, I don't know where anybody is. But they've got to be around the airfield. Like, they're not just going to be sitting waiting for me. I don't believe. Anti-aircraft guns are still firing at somebody, but I've got no idea where they are. I do, however, know where my cars are. Nice. Oof. GG's. I can ignore all those for the record. The only verdict is vengeance, a vendetta. How is a votive? A votive? Votive. Not in vain, for the value and veracity of such shall one day vindicate the vigilant and virtuous. Bean, if I want to ignore you, it's my God-given right to ignore you. Alright, Leiko, I'm ready. Max, you're not allowed to ignore Bean. So I was actually, honestly, I was focusing on the battle. Singing sweet songs, a melody is pure and true. This is my message to you. Sing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be just fine. Ish. 2 down. 8 to go. I'm gonna fight 'em off. Bum, 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 bum. See, this is why I stopped like streaming the challenges, because there seemed to be a distinct like drop off in interest in watching the live stream. So I was thinking that I should probably just do them privately. Max wants to keep his kneecaps. Oh yeah, I forgot that zombie was gonna beat me. Honestly, like, the Swift is fine. The Swift is good enough. If we get to the Swift again, we can definitely count that as a win. Okay. Well. This one doesn't count, obviously. It's good though. It gives us, you know, some time to bond, I guess. Do your duty, kitty. Trash at War Thunder unsubscribing, thanks, Bean. He's just a baby player. He doesn't know what he's doing, obviously. Yes, I did figure that was a joke. Alright, well, that sucked, but it is what it is. Oh well, he's going in the video. Good luck to him. Obviously, that one doesn't count, okay? Like, team kills don't count. That would be dumb. Oh, you're gonna have to select a different plane other than your Firecrest because it's locked. So what shall we bond about, chat? What shall we bond about? Better news recently. It's pretty depressing, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I enjoy reading the news every now and then. Let's see, anything interesting? Can't read that out loud. Can't read that out loud. Joe Biden's been diagnosed with cancer. That's pretty sad. No matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, it should be sad. Can't read that out loud. Can't read that out loud. We're not going to read that. What about local news? That's usually more fun. Really? The local nature center is celebrating 25 years. Team kills are funny, though. I mean, are they funny? Yes. In this challenge, are they kind of annoying? Absolutely. Environment Canada issues weather alerts for wet snow on BC interior highways. Total Energy signs LNG deal as BC project's pipeline costs soar to $12 billion. Let's go. Build the damn pipelines. If they take our oil, they will not take our freedom, probably. Message brought to you by the government of Canada. Bum bum badum. Okay, rotate and gear up. Locomotive choo-choo. I had a teacher in 3rd grade who brought a model train into school and set it up, and I watched the train go in circles for like 4 hours. You're many things, but neurotypical is not one of them. Shall we try ordering some tea from Dad? Shall we do that? Okay, you guys are in charge of watching the screen to make sure we're not about to be murdered. Actually no, we'll do that maybe once the battle has come to a conclusion and we're just waiting for the last person to die. What's your favorite plane so far? Like so far in the challenge or so far in general? I mean, my favourite plane of all time is the Spitfire LF Mark 9. It's probably the best Spitfire that you can find in the British tech tree. My favourite plane to fly in the Challenge so far would probably be this, the Hawker Hurricane Mark 2B. Like, they're funny for me because they annoy you. Yeah, they do annoy me. It's like, literally I did nothing there apart from take off. And that was enough to justify a team kill, I see. Maybe he didn't like my RCAF tag. He was like Soviet MiG, so maybe like he was Russian, because we are playing on Russian servers. So maybe he saw that as a bit of a threat to his manhood. Perhaps. Or maybe he was just memeing. Or maybe it was both. Either way, I am a spiteful person, so he will be going in the video if we ever make it. He is going in. You better pray that it doesn't go viral, because if it does, people are going to bully him. And you know what? You know how most YouTubers go, oh, you know, we don't want hate. We don't want hate, you know. Don't spread hate. You know what to do, right? Like, you all know what to do. You don't need me to tell you what to do. You already know what to do. Do you prefer RB over AB for any particular reason? The reason why RB is better is because you get more points if you do RB. AB, you don't get as many points. The flight system is a little bit more funky. Like, every plane feels kind of the same, regardless of what it is you're flying or how it performed in real life. The Air RB flight system is a little bit more realistic, perhaps. Every plane flies a bit different. You can rip your wings, you can do all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping I manage to climb out the clouds before we hit the enemy team. Ugh. So my nemesis, the I-16. My nemesi? What is the plural of nemesis? Nemesises? So A36. I think I'm just going to keep climbing. Like, there must be more than just 2 fighters. There we go, F2A Buffalo. That would be a difficult plane to deal with if we didn't have an altitude advantage over him, because I think he would actually outturn us pretty resoundingly. However, it looks like I do have an altitude advantage. It's not much, though. We are pretty spot on. It's probably like 500 meters altitude advantage. Is wing rip a huge issue? Like in air realistic battles? No, wing rip isn't a massive problem. It's not something which counts, like, gets most experienced players or catches most experienced players out. But like, if you're inexperienced, you've never played in air RB, it will catch you out a couple of times. Like, it just will. Get a hit, but so too did he also get a hit. So right now we're pretty much even in this. I think an F2A will actually outturn us pretty resoundingly, and I'm also being shot at by somebody else behind us, so we need to watch out. Okay guys, I think we're gonna have to take the Swift game that we did earlier as the dub. I know I kind of suck, so I want to try it again, but I don't think I've got them for it tonight. I think 1 was enough. I kind of, you know, I would love to try again, but at a certain point, I think you just have to acknowledge. That's not going to be it. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna think I'm gonna call it here. I am sorry, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted to try and make it to the Jag, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have time. I don't have time for another run. So I'm afraid this is where we leave it. We will make a video on it again. We'll make a video with the Swift game, and we'll just, you know, we'll edit it so that the Swift is where we were trying to get to. That's fine. I would have loved to make it to the Jag, but I don't think we're gonna pull it off. So yeah. Thanks, guys, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you had fun. If you did, let me know. Watch the video. And, yeah, I'm gonna probably go start editing now. So I'm gonna say bye-bye, everybody.